role model, I'm the girl's role model. Stepping over haters, bitch, I'm in Balenciaga. I'm a robber, any robbers for them blue dollars. Huncho, ride foes, I'm a crypto. Southside with my brothers like a strip club. Jack girl, pretty face with a big pole.
What's poppin' that nation? It's your girl Dayla here, aka Miss Celeb. If you ain't gang, then you lame. What you saying? What you doing? And I'm back with another YouTube video. And today's YouTube video, as you guys read from the title, is going to be me installing this 613 wig from Ali Gray's Hair. Ali Gray's Hair, they sent me this beautiful 613 18-inch blonde wig, and I installed it myself, customized it myself, and I'm just gonna show you guys me installing it. Comes to about here on me, and I am about 5'4". My room is really messy, y'all. All the details about this wig will be down below in the description, so if you're interested in purchasing this wig or just want to read the deets on this wig, it'll be down below. And you guys want to see how I installed this wig, 613 blonde for the first time, dark skin girl friendly, keep watching this video, because you see it's not no white lace, white cast. Like, only thing white is the baby hairs, and that's because the hair is white. 613 is blonde white to me, same thing. But baby, brown skin girl friendly, dark skin girl friendly, this is cute. This is a look. We love this, we do. So if you guys want to see how I got this, then keep on watching, honey, period. So here guys, I did the normal ball cap method where I cut out the tabs for the ear, sprayed my hairline with Got To Be Glued spray, and I colored it with a brown makeup concealer, powder concealer. I like to use powder rather than a foundation or runny because it's too watery for me. The powder works much better for me. And I'm just placing my wig, trying to see how it fits. I tightened it in the back, and I don't use the combs, like the front comb or the two side combs. I don't use those. I only use the back comb to have the back more secured. And I'm just placing it to see where I want to sit my lace. Then you're going to see me cut my ear tabs. No, here I put makeup on the lace so it can match my skin color and be brown. But look, I got it on the hair. So I tried to use a wet, damp washcloth to wipe it off. It came off a bit, but it was still little patches of brown. But it wasn't too bad. So now I'm just going to cut my ear tabs, because you don't want your frontal to pass your ears. That is not cute and it's not comfortable. So cut your ear tabs off. And if you are a beginner and the ear tabs is hard and confusing for you, because it sure was for me when I first started, and it still is sometimes, take your wig off and cut it off. Use a eyeliner pencil or anything to put that mark to how much you need to cut. Then take it off your head and cut it off, and it'll be much easier. But I've been doing this for a while, so this way works best for me. Here I'm using a lip liner pencil to mark where the glue needs to stop. And I did it wrong. This is my first time doing it. You're not supposed to put it on the lace. You're supposed to lift the lace. Like you see me doing, lift the lace, then put the dot under the lace. Don't put it on the lace. I made that mistake, and I tried to cover it up with makeup. You'll see that later on in the video, and it got on the hair, so that was another brown spot. But yeah, I'm trying this new adhesive from Erica's J. I've been watching her YouTube for a long time, like years before she really blew up. I've been watching her for a long time, and she came out with this adhesive. I got the size medium, excuse me. She has small, medium, and large, and she has many more products. And I tried the glue out, and so far so good. I mean, hey, I like it. I usually use Boho Active. It's just glue, so I mean, what's the big difference? But I will be testing it out, seeing how it holds up and all that. But so far so good. And I just spread it out. I do 3 layers. You might not see me do 3 in the video because I did crop it out, but I do 3 layers. I wait till each layer dries completely, no white at all. I don't care what you heard, who told you what class you took. Do not put that lace on your head if that glue is still white, even the little bit. of white, because it's not gonna dry and it's gonna show through your lace and it won't look good. So do not put that on while it's still white. Let it dry clear first and you'll get the best result and a long-lasting result. Now I'm gonna lay the lace down on that glue. You see it's clear, and I just lay it to match where I put the glue, and I use a comb to comb the lace into the glue, like melt it, so that it can really be, you know, like sitting in that glue. I just use a comb and rake it through, and I'm gonna tie it down. People use an elastic band. I need one. I don't have one, but I use something that came on a piece of clothing or whatever. It's elastic, it's stretchy, and it works. You'll see me using that later throughout the video. It just helps me melt the hair, melt the lace into my skin, and I let that dry for a few minutes. Here it is, tying it down, and I'm gonna let it dry, let it sit and dry, make sure it's all dry so that I can come back and style my frontal and do my baby hairs. Here I'm cutting my lace, and I just cut it into sections. That way it's easier for me to lay it, because I cut my lace with a razor rather than scissors. When I'm trying to cut the lace off, like actually off my head, I'm going to use a razor. It helps me get a more jagged cut rather than a straight line, because if you have a straight line, it's going to look like a wig, like it's going to look wiggy. Nobody's hairline is just straight. It needs to be jagged. So that's why I use a razor, and cutting it in sections like this really helps me. You see how I cut it with a razor, and I got that blend like look, honey. Scalp, scalp, scalp. So use a razor for a better result. I'm doing the baby hairs, I just take small sections of hair out of the hair where I want my baby hairs to be. And you want it to be thin and you want it to be short. So I should have plucked them a bit more, but they still turned out right because I wanted extra baby hairs because this is 613 hair. So baby hairs on 613 hair don't really pop up unless you make them and use a lot of hair. So I used more hair than I usually would if I was styling a natural black or natural brown, you know. So I just used the hot comb to flatten the hair back, get it out my way, and flatten my baby hairs. And you see me using a razor to cut them short. You do not want no long baby hairs. Cut them short, honey, because if they're long, they're gonna look like a hot mess. And this razor is pretty old, so it was giving me trouble cutting it. So that's why it's like not cutting straight, cutting right away, but hey. And I use the Nairobi mousse to do my baby hairs. I use mousse, and after I get the desired look with the mousse, I use a top coat of got2b glue gel in the yellow bottle, and I let it dry. You'll see me sitting the elastic band thing on my head again to let it sit and dry, and I'll be back. And I'm done talking. Y'all can just sit and watch. So as you guys can see, I am pretty much done, just doing a few finishing touches. And yes, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You know the drill, you know the deal, and you know what to do. Thank you for watching. I love you. Period.